What if you jumped into a black hole with a mirror? This question comes from someone very bold. Let's say you wake up one day and, as all rational people do, decide to jump into a black hole, but with a mirror. Not just any mirror, a sturdy, perfectly polished, space-grade, anti-shatter, high-reflectivity mirror. Because if you're going to plunge into a swirling abyss of doom, you might as well look good doing it. First, let's talk about the black hole. These are not just fancy sci-fi death traps. They're real, incredibly dense objects in space where gravity is so strong, not even light can escape. In the center of a black hole is the singularity, a point of infinite density and zero volume, which is basically physics' way of throwing up its hands and saying, yeah, we have no idea what happens here. Around this singularity is the event horizon, the you cross the line zone. Once you pass it, you're not coming back. No phone signal, no return trip, not even light escapes. It's the ultimate one-way ticket. So, there you are, floating in space in your sci-fi jumpsuit, holding your mirror like a brave astronaut / interdimensional beauty influencer. You're just about to cross the event horizon. Here's the big question. Can you see yourself in the mirror as you fall in? Let's start before you cross the event horizon. Technically, you're still in regular space, just really close to a gravity well that wants to tear you apart atom by atom. At this stage, things are already weird. Time slows down for you, a lot, compared to an outside observer. To someone watching you from far away, you appear to be falling slower and slower, never quite reaching the horizon. But from your perspective, you're falling just fine. Except, you feel a little stretched. That's spaghettification, the friendly term physicists use to describe you being pulled into a long string of atoms. Your head and feet experience different gravitational pulls. It's like being in a medieval rack, except it's the universe doing it, and you signed up voluntarily. But despite the horror of being stretched into spaghetti, you look into your mirror. The light from your face bounces off the mirror and comes back to your eyes. That means, yes, you can see yourself. So far, so good. You look nervous and slightly elongated, but still you. As you get closer to the event horizon, things get trippy. Light around you begins to bend. The black hole's gravity distorts space so much that you're not just seeing what's ahead of you. You're seeing things behind you too. The entire universe appears to wrap around the black hole. It's like standing in a funhouse mirror built by a sadistic astrophysicist. Now, you cross the event horizon. Congratulations, you are officially doomed. But you're also inside the black hole, which is uncharted territory for science. Surprisingly, from your point of view, crossing the event horizon feels normal. No dramatic explosion, no welcome to oblivion sign, just more falling. But there's one crucial change. Light can't escape anymore, so now the photons from your mirror reflecting your face, they're still bouncing back. But they're trapped with you, so can you still see your reflection? Weirdly, yes, because light still exists inside the black hole. It just can't get out. You're surrounded by darkness, but inside that darkness, your mirror still works. For a while. The photons make their tiny journey from your face to the mirror and back again, doing their best in a doomed ballet. So, for a few precious moments, you can still see your own terrified eyes. And then, the mirror shatters. No, the mirror holds up. It's indestructible, remember? The problem is you. You're not doing so well. As you spiral toward the singularity, the gravitational forces increase exponentially. Spaghettification becomes whatever comes after spaghetti, maybe atomic puree. The very laws of physics start to break down. Time and space collapse. The light that once bounced off your mirror may still exist in theory, but your ability to interpret that light is, well, let's say compromised. But let's pretend for a second that your consciousness somehow survives. Let's say you're still falling with your mirror. Now you're watching yourself not just in one reflection, but in infinite reflections. Because in this warped space-time, the light might curve around and show you your own back or your own past. Some theories suggest that, as you fall into the singularity, all timelines merge, so you may see your entire life in the mirror, your birth, your 5th birthday. That time you dropped your phone on your foot, all happening at once. The mirror becomes not just a reflection of your face, but of you in every moment. Or maybe you don't see anything. Maybe the mirror reflects only darkness, as the black hole bends all light inward infinitely. Maybe you never existed at all. Maybe the you that jumped into the black hole is now a paradox, and your reflection, trapped in warped space, is the only part of you that remains. So, what's the final answer? If you jump into a black hole with a mirror, you'll see yourself, briefly, and then you'll see everything, and then you'll see nothing. Then you'll become part of the black hole, or time, or both, or neither. The laws of physics stop returning your calls. But hey, at least you looked good doing it.